Jonathan, how big of an issue was that thumb, entering this game?
Big of an issue. I'll say mostly turnovers. We didn't really take care of the ball. We wasn't really playing physical at the beginning, and I feel like in the fourth quarter, we kind of elevate our pace, and that's how we end up getting this win. But it was just those turnovers early. That's pretty much what killed us.
Steve was just in here talking about how much more comfortable you seem this year and how kind of just you know what you're doing out there on the court, and there's a level of confidence now in your third year. How does that feel for you when you're out there, and how different it's felt compared to the last couple of years?
I'm getting more comfortable. It's just some turnover that they're gonna speak about it, and I'm trying to work on those things every day, and just learn the game every single day. Trying to be as much as I can, being a sponge, and listen to the events, and I feel like that kind of helping me to kind of be well situated and be more comfortable on the floor, and just playing every day. Like Coach always say, especially for young guys, I'm still a young guy. It's more about how many reps you get, and just throughout the summer, being in the Bay, getting a lot of reps. With everybody that used to come in, that kind of helping me even watch the game and see the floor even way better, and kind of kept my pace to one speed instead of just being all over and not knowing what I'm supposed to be doing.
How much more confident do you feel in your three-point shot this year compared to last year?
I'm definitely confident. I remember last year, mostly people that used to do is the Lakers. They used to back up and let me shoot. I mean, I was confident, but I wasn't as much as I am this year because I feel like seeing somebody back up and when I shoot, it makes me overthink. But lately, it's like you do that, you gotta pay for it. So, and I'm still working on catching the shoot and just being more of a shooter because the way we play, and it comes with space. So I'm still working on my shot and being more confident and being able to knock the shot, wide open shot.
Jonathan, it seems like you're playing with a certain level of joy, so far this preseason. We see you out there smiling on the court, maybe a little more than we saw in the past. You're walking around seemingly with a certain sense of optimism. Do you feel that for yourself?
I mean, I'm always a happy person. There's just a lot of things that people from the outside didn't really know about me. But if you ask pretty much a lot of people that be around me, they know I'm always smiling. I'm always a happy person. I mean, like I said before, we're human beings. Sometimes we go through emotions, and it's hard to control it because at the end of the day, we're human beings. But like I said, I'm always a happy person, and I'm even working harder every single day to stay positive, no matter what the circumstances.
When Steve talked a little bit about in the first 2 years you get frustrated sometimes with like just learning the game and the coaching and this and that. What was the frustration, just not being able to translate it on the court?
It's not even about translate on the court. I would say it's just like I've been more mature. It's just that maturity is different when you come to the league knowing that you were supposed to be playing and you're not playing, and that's what I'm still young, but that's what I've been trying to explain. People coming into the league that your moment gonna be there. It's just a matter of being patient, a matter of time, because a lot of people, a lot of teams, they're gonna test you. They're gonna see what you're about the first couple of years, and I'm still there. Like I'm still a young player. They're still trying to see how I'm gonna react to certain things. And like I grow up, I'm being around basketball every single day, being around people. I'm learning every single day. Like I said, we're human beings. We always have a lot of space to learn and to grow. So it was a challenge just seeing I wasn't playing as much as I think I was going to play. But as I go back, me and AV sit down and just talk about basketball, talk about certain things in life that kind of helped me go through those moments. And just looking back from now, it's like I see why people get mad, but that's not even the case. I feel like coming into the league, you always gotta be patient because things could switch faster. A lot of things happen. Like I said, it's just a matter of time and growing every single day. Because coming out of high school, college, or G League, you still don't know the game as much as you think you know. So that was the case.
How much do you like that type of scenario for your young guys to get into the late game and obviously pull it out?
Yeah, that was the highlight of the game was the fourth quarter of, those guys doing a lot of good things to help us win the game. Some good possessions, some offensive boards, and then having to feel that game pressure and coming through. It's a great effort by that group down the stretch.
Steve, Jonathan's on-court development is pretty clear, but how's that shown up, day to day in terms of his daily habits, around the practice gym?
I think he's just more at peace with himself and embracing the coaching more, and this is, I think, natural in your third year to be more comfortable with your surroundings and expectations, and he's just doing a good job of staying poised and playing through his mistakes, and he's really been aggressive, and we need his pop, his athleticism, and he's having a great camp, so it's exciting.
With Kuminga, do you notice more confidence with his three-point shooting, and do you like him taking those?
Yeah, he's definitely shot the ball with confidence, in camp, and I think the biggest thing is he just needs reps. I mean, he needs to play. He was relatively inexperienced, coming into the NBA, and there's a lot to soak in. And I think his first 2 years were frustrating at times for him, but he has taken that experience and applied it to what he's doing now, and it's getting better and better.
What were kind of your early impressions of Chris integrating into the starting lineup?
Well, we had some great possessions. It feels like he's really trying to sort of fit into everything we do, and it's a little different, than some of the offenses he has run in the past few years. Obviously, we play a little faster, a little more movement. He's more off the ball at times, and so he's just getting used to that. But he's such a smart player that the fit is pretty easy. I think now it's more a matter of him just getting enough reps with our other guys to feel that movement and feel the difference in the patterns that we run. But he's one of the smartest players I've ever been around, and he's so intent and purposeful, with each possession. Like he knows the game so well. So it's really exciting to have him, and I think he'll just get better and better.
Seems like he's conversing the entire game. If
Yeah.
you look over, I
Yeah.
mean, with you, with everyone, I mean, it's something you guys seem to be enjoying.
He's a lot like Draymond in that he's really picking the game apart strategically, constantly, thinking about what's coming next, and he communicates all that, and it's great because when guys communicate, it's just easier to move forward because you know what everybody's thinking, and so he's really soaking it all in, and we're so lucky to have him because we need his organizational skills, and we've talked a lot about cutting back our turnovers, and he's going to help us dramatically. I know he had some tonight, but I'm not worried about that. He's got one of the best career assist-to-turnover ratios of any point guard. And we've talked a lot about improving our transition efficiency. I know he's going to help us in that regard. So now it's really about getting reps and playing him with different combinations and going from there.
You said you wanted to get back to being a top 10 defense. What have you liked or disliked about what you've seen so far?
Yeah, not much to like to this point. We're not anywhere close to being a top 10 defense. I think at halftime, all of the key areas that we've talked about in camp of improving, we didn't hit any of them. I think they shot 21 free throws. I think we had 11 turnovers. I think we had 1 offensive board. So all those areas where we're looking to improve, we hadn't gotten to yet. I think we did in the fourth quarter. So our young guys did a nice job, but we have a lot of improvement to make. The fouling was just too much, and the turnovers were, some of them unforced, and we got to clean up those areas.
10 assists for Brandon, I think, in like 26 minutes tonight. What are your thoughts on the way he's been able to, run the show a little bit so far this preseason?
Brandon's just a basketball player. He knows the game. We're playing him at point. We didn't really know what position he was when we drafted him, really. But he's just a basketball player. He feels the game, and he's fearless and makes winning plays over and over again. We're really excited about this guy.
I'm just curious about the personality fit with Chris too. Like, is he texting you all the time? Are you watching film with him as he tries to get up to speed, or is he doing that on his own and then coming back into the gym?
We're watching film as a team, and he's very active and vocal in the film sessions, and either asking questions or pointing stuff out to young guys. So he's a really active participant, and that's exciting because we need that. We have a pretty quiet team overall. You said it, I didn't. But, no, we need Chris's vocal leadership, and it's fun to have him.
You sense like an eagerness to him, just learning something new, doing something new.
Sure.
It's like the kid in discussion section in class, raising his hand all the time. Is he like that?
Chris loves the game. I mean, he's one of those guys who's just obsessed with the game, and so when you get to a new situation, it's kind of fun. It's a new environment, new teammates, new way to play. I think he's really enjoying it, and I know we're enjoying having him part of it.
What did you think of Trayce when you threw him in with the starters? I think he had 4 fouls in that little brief pocket. And then also, what did you think of him later?
We wanted to give him some minutes with the starters, and he picked up the 4 fouls against Davis, which was not surprising. They didn't look egregious, and I'll look at him on film, but he's a rookie, and, that's Anthony Davis. So got into quick foul trouble, but did some great things, made the big play down the stretch after, that was initially called a foul that was changed. So Trayce is a good player. He feels the game pretty well and active and makes some good plays in the paint.
Why did you go to Dario to start the second half? Just wanted to see that lineup.
Just wanted to see that lineup. I told Loon today before the game that he wouldn't play in the second half. That we know everything that Loon brings, and we wanted to give both Dario and Trayce some minutes tonight with the other starters.
Trayce, this game kind of just seemed like a roller coaster of emotions for you. I mean, you get thrusted in there near the end of the second quarter. You get a quick bucket, pick up 4 quick fouls, and then you kind of, at the end of the game, you get the go-ahead tip, and then you get a big block at the other end. Just kind of take me through the roller coaster of emotions you experienced in this game.
At the end of the day, it's always next play mentality. I mean, after probably fouled him twice, 2 of them were kind of questionable, but it is what it is. I'm a rookie, so wasn't sweating it. I got to the bench, and coach was like, "They're screwing you right now, and just play through it." And that's what I did. Just a mentality going into the fourth, knowing I have 4 fouls, not to foul, and then just trying to help my team win. So.
Between you, Brandon, Jonathan, the young guys really had a strong game. What does that kind of do for that group?
It just builds us confidence, honestly, just getting to play with each other on the court, getting to know the guys, doing stuff of that nature. But overall, it was really fun out there. It was really fun to play with them, and had a blast.
They already asked you about guarding Anthony Davis?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
What was that just 6-minute stretch like, getting the and-one? Like, what did you see on that play? And then
Just seeing Steph, AD kind of went to the ball, so I just thought curl or cut to the rim, and then he gave me a great pass, and then just finishing through contact. And then on the other end of the floor, I probably got him twice. I know I didn't get Braun. He kind of just threw it up there, but it is what it is. And then the last one kind of was questionable too. He kind of went into me, and I was straight up. But you're a rookie, so some calls don't go your way. So just playing through it at the end of the day.
Learn in a situation like that? Do you like little trick moves that guys use, or?
Yeah, when I got back to the bench, Chris, Rudy, and Dray were all giving me pointers on how to guard guys and what to do. So
Any specific pointer you can remember on that?
I know Rudy was like, "You're not guarding AD right now. You're guarding a basketball player, and so get up into him and do these things." We know AD is a great player, but at the end of the day, you got to treat him like a regular basketball player. You got to get up and into him and do stuff like that. He said I was giving him too much respect in a respectful way, but
Gotcha.
so.